started the recording. Now, before that, before we start studying this network, I'm just sharing some abbreviations which are, very much. Sorry. Sorry. Important, and also they are day to day life. Okay, so are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we are not discuss all the abbreviations, just a few of them. One is there FAT, FAT, that is the fight allocation table. Then there is a URL. URL is Uniform Resource Locator. Okay. So this is the address of a website. If you want to search some website, some particular kind of your interest, then you have to type the address. It is similar like when you go to some place, you must have some address, right? So it is, good to, it is, the nice way to reach that particular place, or you post some cards or some letters or some courier or anything. So for that you need some address. So like that, the website address, it is given in URL. Okay, so that is the Uniform Resource Locator, the address of a website which you want to search or browse to access that site. Then there is, we write HTTP or HTTPS. So that is the Hypertext Transfer Protocol. And if it is with S, that means it is secure. And if it is without S, so it is not secure. Like you may reach to, some fraud site, or your data may be uh, leak or something like that. So it is not the secure website, HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Now we learn about TCP, that is the transfer protocol, which is universally used to connect various computers, but later in later class. So these protocols used to transfer data over the internet. Internet means international network. All right, HTTPS is more secure version which encrypts data to prevent, some unauthorized access. Then DNS is domain name. In URL you have to there is a term HTTP, then slash, then DNS. DNS we have to give the domain name system. So this is the system that translates the domain names, such as which domain you want to using. You are using it like Google, or some other, like if it is a Safari, then it is something different. So .com, the com means commercial. So there are various ways of, you can say typing this URL, that is the Uniform Resource Locator, or the name of the website. So it is given by different names, different terms. So then this translates this DNS, that is the domain name system. It translates the domain names. Suppose it is google.com into the IP address. IP address is something which is the address of a system of your particular machine or particular computer. So which are used to identify which device on the network you want to share your data, or you want to communicate with. Then and there is HTML, that is the hypertext markup language. So this is the in standard language which is used to create web page. So you just know these some of the abbreviated terms, not all. Like here it is 2FA, that is a two-factor authentication. 3G, 4G, starting from 2G to 5G nowadays. Now the generation is fifth generation. So fifth G, that is all the names are given as the advancement in the machine and technology, or all the, you can say, terminologies, techniques, or technically, or you can say software wise also, there are some enhancement, or some advancements are there, so accordingly they are named, the generation. Then there is a triple A, that is the authentication, authorization, and accounting. And ATM, that is the AAL, is ATM adoption layer. All right, and some of the terms, like when we use to recognize various files, so they are given, like if it is audio visual, then AV it is given. All right, and AVG, it is the antivirus guard. AVI, that is the audio video interleave. All right, so AWG is American Wire Gauge. So there are and AI, like AI, we are using it for artificial intelligence. GPS, AGPS is assisted GPS, Global Positioning System, GPS. So like that, there are various ways. And when we study this e-governance, then this ICT terms, we use B2B, or B2G, or G2B. That means B stands for business, G stands for government. If it is B2B, then it means business to business, means some business organization to some business organization, some network formation. All right, and if it is B2C, that means business to consumer. Like we search, there are so many shopping websites or commercial websites, we can purchase some things. So there are some protocol or some designing of the network, so we call it B2C. All right, then BBB, that is the best business practice, or blind carbon copy, which we use when we send email to various groups. So like that, there are these terms, like it is CC. CC is the carbon copy, when we email, and to various persons. So this is term CC is used. Then CAPTCHA. CAPTCHA is a familiar term which we are noticing when we do
Ma'am,
forms. Yes.
ma'am, CAPTCHA, like there have one option. I am not a robot. Like one option will come, ma'am.
Yes. 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 So
That
CAPTCHA,
is,
you some letter or number formation is
I
there.
have a question on that one, ma'am.
Okay.
Is it is for security purpose
Yes.
or
Yes. It is for security.
okay? When the last UGC net exam, that question
Mhm.
has came, ma'am. But
Okay.
yesterday we verified key in that one. It is showing that it is accuracy.
Okay.
We have opted for security, but it is showing that it is accuracy.
Okay. How the person is accurate, or what it means? Like
No,
if
no,
you
ma'am,
are
not
reading it
we.
correctly, it is for security purpose. It is shown in a particular, on a particular screen. Like
Yes,
if somebody hacked your device or something, so that captcha, maybe there may be some difference, or I don't know, but yes, it may be because of to make the
ma'am. Can we
accuracy
challenge
and
the question, ma'am?
privacy also. Yes.
Can we challenge the question?
No, let me confirm first. Let the full form we read first, okay? That is
Okay.
the completely automated public during tests to tell computers and humans apart. So that is the, to make it like you are a human, something like that. The main purpose is to, that company or that organization wants, or in the banks also, if you, internet banking, if you are using it, some of the, uh, there you will find this captcha. which is a combination of some numerics and alphabets, but it is not written properly, like they are in some disrupt form. So you have to read it correctly, and then you have to fill. So it is accuracy. I don't know what does it mean. I think it's to make like maybe computer cannot read it, or some AI version cannot get it, because to make a machine and human apart, they want to make it sure. So let me confirm first why captcha is there, why we use it, and then you can uh, ask what others says, like what is there any other options? What are the options? Accuracy and
Accuracy, security, and something another two. I didn't remember remaining two, but we have opted for security only. But in
mhm.
the answer key, it is given like a accuracy.
Okay.
We need, and I checked in the internet about that question, and everywhere it is showing for security purpose. A meaning of the giving like that for the security.
Hmm.
But I don't know if in the internet also it is giving security, but it is saying accuracy. We need to check it out like that.
I also feel it's for security, but let's see. I'll also search and let you know later.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Then CD, it's a very familiar term to us, compact disc. Then there are CDR, CD-ROM, RW. RW is for read and write. Means you can read and you can write also on that compact disc. And what else? Mhm. Now there are some languages which were used earlier. All right, they are not very, you can say, high level language, but yes, to communicate with the computer, some languages are used to make some programs. So one of them is COBOL. COBOL is Common Business Oriented Language. Okay, and there was a Fortran, which is, I think, formatted some Fortran is format translation or something like that. Its full form. CPU, no, and CRM is not very much required. CMOS is again a type of semiconductor. I don't think they ask such questions. So they are very much technical. DSL is a digital subscriber line. DVD, they ask many times. They ask digital versatile disc, digital video disc. Both are like equally correct. DAC is digital to analog converter, and DNS, we have seen it, domain name system. DPI, you remember this term, DPI is dots per inches. That is, we measure the speed of a printers. DOS, again, it is used in ICT, that is the disk operating system. And all that ROM, we have already learned. Yes, FTP. FTP is file transfer protocol. How you transfer file from one system to another system, or from your system to some external memory, or secondary memory, you can say. And FTD is floppy disk drive, which is not used now, but earlier they used it. And FAT is file allocation table. Let's see if it is there. Hmm. And when we study number system, then you will find this terms G hertz. So G is for giga. Capital M stands for mega. Okay, like capital K stands for kilo. So kilo, then mega, that is again the larger unit as compared to kilo, and then from mega to giga. Giga is again larger than mega. So they raise as 10 raised to 3, like 1K. Then if it is 1K into 1K, that means it raises by 10 raised to 3 plus 3, that means 6. That is giga. And then again you have to raise it 10 raised to 3, then it is uh, giga, then mega, mega, then it is giga, 10 raised to 9. So this is the speed of, it's not speed, the frequency we measured in hertz, so gigahertz. Then GIF, that is the very common term which we use. GIF is graphic interchange format. And GP is, that means for the location of your device. We use the system, global positioning system. All right, HD, we always use high definition, which, make the video and audio quality much more improved version, or minute details you can see on the screen and you can hear from the speaker. HDD is hard disk drive. We have already seen. HDMI is high definition multimedia interface. HTML hypertext markup language. HTTP hypertext transfer protocol. It is secure version. Now IBM, it is a company, manufacturing company of a computers and chips and all. That is the International Business Machine. This is one of the oldest a company in America. ICMP, Internet Control Message Protocol, though I don't think it's necessary. IEEE is just an Institute of Engineers, so it is Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers. IIS is Internet Information Service. IMAP is Internet Message Access Protocol. And IoT is Internet of Things. IP is Internet Protocol. IP4 and IP6 are the versions. Version 4, version 6. And ISDN, yes, this is also used, Integrated Services Digital Network, ISDN. ISO is, again, it is an international organization for standardization. We know we have always search for, whenever we buy some product, we search for ISO, where there is a mark on it or not, for authentication, for standardization. ISP is Internet Service Provider and IT is Information Technology. Okay, all these are the languages version, the high level language, Java and all. Sometimes they ask this, LED, LCD, lane will study local area network. This last in, first out. All right, how this, the interconnection, this between the computer or between the different lines, they make certain protocols. For that protocol, they use this LIFO. LIFO is last in, first out, and something last in, last out, like that also. So LIFO is last in, first out. Okay. Linux is again operating system, which is a Unix-like operating system. MB is megabyte, Mbps. One thing you remember when we study the number system, capital B stands for byte, right? And small b stands for bit. Now, bit is 2 digits, 0 or 1, and byte is a combination of 8 bits. So whenever there is a byte, that means it is 8 bit in it. So megabyte is larger than megabits. Generally, the speed we measure in Mbps. Mbps means megabits per second. Yes, there are three more or four more important version abbreviations. MMS is multimedia messaging service. MOA is
That
massive on.
internet speed will measure on the Mbps means megabits per second like that, ma'am, like a
Yes,
megabyte per second.
no. If it generally Mbps bits per second. If it
Okay.
is a small b.
Okay.
Hmm. Megabyte we use for the calculation purpose, or for you can say make because if you calculate in bits, then it is a very large version. So if we study like number system, we generally opt megabyte. Byte means a combination of 8 bits. I think it is Mbps speed generally in bits per second. Then MOA is massive online analysis. MOBO, that is the motherboard. For motherboard, they write MOBO. And MOOC is again, it is an online platform. So massive or open online courses in education field. It is MOOC. MPEG is Moving Picture Expert Group, and some files in MPEG. So it is a moving picture, so it is audio file, right? MPLS, it is the multi-protocol label switching. And MRP, that is the material requirements planning. Then SQL servers, I don't think it is. There are so many terms, so many terms. Not all of them it's not easy to, get into all the like PDF. PDF is a portable document format. So we very much use this term PDF. PDF is portable document format. So you can easily send to other person in this form. OSI is Open System Interconnection. Again, this is a important term. OSI, Open System Interconnection. P2P is peer-to-peer. Okay. PAN will study in networks, internet networks, and PCI is peripheral component connector. Okay. OCR, optical character recognition. Have you seen this machine, OCR, anywhere? Optical character recognition.
Yes, ma'am.
Where?
Aadhaar card. When we to given our Aadhaar card, we are registration at that time. They will take the iris also at that time. Is that one?
Hmm. Say it again.
When we take the Aadhaar card,
Hmm.
at the registration of Aadhaar card, they took our eyes picture. Is the seems like that?
It is some infrared radiation, that one. OCR is simple when you get some scan receipt or something like that. No, it is a optical character recognition. Some images,
In the shops, we will take like
machine reader
QR
would
code
take.
reader,
Sorry.
QR code reader like that, a barcode
Yes,
reader like that.
yes. So whatever image is there, it reads that image, and or you can say scan that image, or that means it is something which is understood by the machine. Yes, it is for the authentication. Yes, it is there, like um, you make some sign and billboards, something like that. So there, whether a document or a photo, whatever there in your ID card, so that a machine reads that, and then authenticate. Yes, it is there. There are so many readers like MICR is there. MICR is magnetic in character recognition. Some strip was there when you're in your ATM card, or for drawing some cash or depositing, some card you are having, debit card, or that ATM card you are using to withdraw money from the bank. So they are having some, the machine having some, reader. So it recognizes that strip. If it is a magnetic ink, so magnetic, it is MICR, that is the magnetic ink character recognition. And somewhere it is optical character recognition, so that is OCR. And a similar way, when you fill OMR sheets, whenever you in some competitive exam, for multiple choice questions, you just uh, darken one small circle, and that machine reads that darker portion and gives the output, gives the numbers, how much you get. So there are various kinds of reader depending upon which mechanism they are using. Okay. So when I share this PDF, you go through all these terms. One more, they might ask SMTP. SMTP is Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. This protocol used during the sharing of our mails to another machine. All right. And SMTP, which is the Simple Network Management Protocol, then SNMP, Simple Network Management. It SM, and the both are same. Okay. Then SNS, that is the Social Network Service. Now here are some of the important abbreviation. TCP, will study this TCP in short later. That is a Transmission Control Protocol, which use in when we use internet. For the various machine they communicate, so there should be some uniform protocol for that, for sharing, or for uploading, for downloading, or for sharing your things to a machine which is farther from you. So there are some unified and uniformly used system or softwares they make, which is there when you connect to when you switch to internet connections or to some server. So there are some definite way to how to process your data, how to share, and how to take another data from the another system. So there are some protocol, that is the Transmission Control Protocol and Internet Protocol. So there these terms we use, and that is URL. We study URI is Uniform Resource Identifier. USB we have seen. Then some networks will we discuss. Okay, so that's it. Now come to today's topic, that is the network. Now what do you understand by a network? A simple meaning, network. What do you understand?
Sharing one information from one place to another place, ma'am, by using the medium of network.
No, simple meaning of network. Network means what? It may be a network of
Medium,
people. Yes.
medium, madam.
Connection.
Medium connection to connect to
Yes,
others.
connection in one way, yes. If you are alone at your home, and if you are having some social network, you can go and share your something and make a part of some festival or some gathering. So you are making some connection, or sharing your thoughts or your feelings to some people, means other than you. So you are in a certain network of some people. right? It may be your personal network or your social network or family network or a professional network, because you are a social animal, so you move in a certain network. Now in that network, what you do, you interconnected with them, no? You share something, you take something, you give something. So, like that, there is a system for our computers to make some form of communication. Communication means you have to like share your information or data or some text. It is in the form of text or graphic or video or audio, any form. So for that, there should be, some organized way of connecting the two, three, four, or various computers in a particular way. So that way is computer network. So computer network basically a collection of various computers, mini computers, and also the peripheral devices. Peripheral devices means maybe some extra a keyboard or mouse or a scanner like input devices, and it may be the output, maybe printer or maybe a plotter. So any peripheral devices with your system and other computers with their peripheral devices. So that are connected in order to exchange some data or some resources, we can say, using this hardware resources. So computer networks help or aid in sharing the information, sharing the resources, and storage efficiency, of course, and timely communication, among the other things. Suppose a printer connected to one computer system, it is not working. So you can take that printout to some other computer from the other printer, which is connected to some other computer. All right, by using certain networks. So that way, you can take the help of some system which is connected to some other computer system. So there should be some network, there should be some form of connection, whether it is through the wires or wireless, through some radiation, or some through some other services, through Wi-Fi or any services. So that network is pre-designed, properly managed by a system which we call the computer network system. So there are various ways of connecting these network computers. So depending upon the need or requirement, we have various system of computer networks like PAN, LAN, MAN, and WAN. That is the personal area network, or metropolitan area network, or LAN, that is the local area network, or WAN, that is the wide area network. So the smallest one is PAN. PAN is personal area network. Personal area network means you are having a one system, but you are having so many other gadgets or peripheral devices, so you have to connect that. So this is the smallest network, and like through some radiation, like Bluetooth. So you don't need any physical wire to connect your phone or your printer to your uh, or whether it is a speaker. You don't need some wire, some physical means of connection, right? So Bluetooth is again a technology to connect, but it is having some distance. It works within some, some meters, you can say, a smaller distance, or other infrared enabled devices, which is used to connect the various other devices. The maximum range is 10 meters for this personal area network, and it can cover 30 feet in a diameter. If you say if something is located at the center, so 30 feet diameter area can be covered. Now PAN enables a single person's personal device to connect with each other. Now there are some types of personal area network, wired personal area network or wireless. So wired means some port through this UCB, you can connect, the various other devices. In wireless, there should be some radiation, you can say some wireless technology or Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. So you can use to connect such network. Now then it comes local area network. Local area network is again not very big, but larger than PAN, that is the personal area network. So it covers a computer or a system or a gadgets within a building, you can say, or a small office. So systems can be interconnected, like if it is a bank, so various systems, they are interconnected, or a building or some organization or institute. If it is a building of, say, few more rooms are there, so the systems there, they can be connected. And because the area is smaller, so the physical means, that is the wire needed or any other thing which is needed to make this network, it is not very costly, but it is, yes, somewhat costlier than PAN, of course. Then there is technology which is called token ring. It is being used. So two or more personal computers can be connected with some wires and cables, and you can make your data transfer very easily and well rated here. Like here, there is a workstation or some main computer, and it can be through the router. It is connected to the modem, and then modem, it makes you to connect to the internet. And through this router or a firewall, there are various system, like through the Wi-Fi you can connect your smartphone, and through this you can connect other devices, maybe laptop or other desktop, or like here there are so many desktops are there. And if there is some you can say head or a chairperson or a manager, it is having he is having some separate laptop on his desk, so that all can connect it together. So this is the lane, that is the local area network. Then there is MAN, that is the metropolitan area network. Now, metropolitan area network, it is, you can understand like a cable TV connection. All right. So it is the example of this MAN, that is the metropolitan network. And within the city, they are having their, you can say, network or the connection. So at one station, the cable where the antenna is placed, the one, they are making connection to various, buildings or homes, or some universities, or anywhere the services is desired. All right. So the Ethernet or token ring and FDDI, they are the examples. Now this is having the range wider as compared to PAN and LAN, because the you can say the equipments placed or the network is so solid that uh, it covers a larger area, like a city, you can say, the whole city. So first is personal computer, which is having just a single room, or in a house you can connect. And then there is lane, that is the local area network. Through the building, you can cover that area to connect the computer or the systems. Then there is a MAN, that is the metropolitan area, which city, you can say, the covers. So sometimes they ask Ethernet or ATM, which network it belongs. So the answer is MAN, okay, the metropolitan area network. Then WAN is wide area network. Now, wide area network means which spans or spreads, country throughout the country, or large group of individuals. So this WAN network connects like a telephone. You can earlier days you have to, yes, you have to make ISD calls and all that. So through some network you can talk to a person which is like very far from you. So this is the largest network, or the internet is the world's largest WAN, which we can say, and it is mostly utilized by the government entities to handle the data and information which are confidential too. So because as the area of a network increases, there are various things to keep in mind for designing that area. One of them is security, and at the same time accuracy. So your data should reach to the destination without making any compromise of your accuracy and security both. So that's why they are managed, because throughout there are if some organization at one place and it is having some office at some other place at some other end, so they have to communicate with each other. All right, so through the internet, through the use of internet, they can be made accessible. The system can communicate with each other. So various, these are the actually basically the topology, all right? So there are various topology, or you can say this network can be designed and formed in the physical and logical arrangements of, some connections or nodes. So nodes are basically devices like switches or routers which route the make routes to the signal for which it is meant. So it make a proper route according to the address, all right, which is there before sending the data. You have to write some address like for which computer it is meant for. So there are a combination of hardware and software both. So there are some switches, some routers, and also software with the switch, and all those things make a certain topology. To we can make they can be represented as a graph. So why this is important? It plays a major role, a very important role, how this network function, how the signal will transfer from one end to the desired end. So these topologies has a direct effect on the functionality. So you have to choose the right topology which can help to increase the performance and the security, the timings, and accuracy as well. So it should be properly chosen, and also it should be maintained, the network topology. Then only it can increase the efficiency of a data transfer. So a well-defined network topology makes it easier, for network admin to locate the faults, for if there is any fault, then troubleshooting issues, and also, to allocate the network resources. So this is all the something technical uh, terms and technical things, but there are given some network topology. So they ask some questions regarding the topology. Which one of these are, under the network topology? How they are connected? How the devices are connected? So one of them is star. Star means there is a one major system, or the master system in the center, and that master system or a computer is connected to various other computers. Then there is a ring. Ring means one after the other. One is connected to two, basically, physically. So not every computer is connected to every single computer is connected to the various other computers in the network, but they are connected one to one. Like one A is connected to B, B is connected to C, C is to D, D is to again A. So that it makes a whole ring, a closed network, you can say. Now, mesh is something where the each computer is connected to every computer or every system in that network, or in that particular web, you can say. So each one is connected to everyone. Now, bus means there is a single, you can say, a connection wire, and every single computer is connected to that uh, main bus, or the main, you can say, the connector or the cable. Then tree means there is a bus and one computer is connected to the bus, and that computer is again connected to various other systems or other computers. So they are making like a tree on a ground. So like that, but it is depending upon the need of the customer or a particular individual. So accordingly, this topology is picked up and it is made. Now there are so let's see how they are connected, as I have already discussed, but let's see once again. So bus network is a simplest type of topology, which is the bus topology, in which this computer communication takes place over a single bus or over a single channel. So there are numerous taps or drop lines where connected to the bus, and these drop lines are actually the cables that connect the bus to the computer, and taps are the connectors. So each node is connected to a single transmission line. Now in a star, we have seen that this is it connects each node to the central hub. There is a central hub or a central machine or a computer. So a hub or a switch. Hub or switch is just to it's a name to to switch or to connect to the main computer system. It acts like a bridge between the nodes. So any node which is making a service request or offering a service, so it must first get in touch with the hub, and then the other connected devices functions as a client in a star topology. And ring is the two computers are connected to form a ring. So this topology is a ring topology. The message is passing in a circular, or you can say in a unidirectional manner, one by one, like that. Not the multi-directional, you can say. Unidirectional means only single direction the signal moves. So there is a fixed amount of time allocated to each computer to access that network for the transmission in some deterministic network topology. So it's a every system or every computer is part of that closed loop. It's a closed loop. Now mesh means the computer are linked to one another by numerous connections. So um, yes, so there is no any central computer that acts, a hub for all the other computers. Every single is connected to all the uh, computers in that network, present in that network. Now, tree is again, all nodes are directly or indirectly connected to the main bus cable. So bus and uh, and star topologies are combined to create a tree topology. And hybrid topology is a computer topology made up of two or more topologies. Hybrid means you can mix like tree and mesh and you can say a star or a ring. So as per the need, they can be made choosing any two. So hybrid, the name is given hybrid, mixing of the two topologies, two or more depending upon the need. So all topologies in this are interconnected based on their needs to form the desired one. I think this much is enough for today. Topologies we have covered, and some abbreviations. Okay. So that's, I think that much is enough for today. We'll continue from next class. Don't go into much detail, okay? Just